Hey guys, Mosa here, and today I'm bringing you my wild card weekend matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Now, moving on to the injury report of the Buffalo Bills, we got cornerback Brandon Cordington with a hamstring injury. He is questionable for the game. Then moving on to linebacker Terrell Bernard with a quad injury, defensive tackle Dwayne Carter with a wrist and calf injury, wide receiver Amari Cooper with a back injury, cornerback Rasul Douglas with a knee injury, safety Damar Hamlin with a rib injury, running back Ty Johnson with a knee injury, tight end Dalton Kincaid with a knee injury, defensive back Cam Lewis with a shoulder injury, linebacker Matt Milano with a bicep injury, defensive tackle Jordan Phillips with a back injury, safety Taylor Rapp with a neck injury, wide receiver Curtis Samuel with a rib injury, defensive end Dwayne Smoot with a wrist injury, and linebacker Dorian Williams with an elbow injury. Now, when it comes down to these guys, honestly, I think that Cordington will in fact play. There's no doubt in my mind about that. And when it comes down to it, they have a lot of defensive injuries. In my opinion, they will still play, but it's going to be hindering the defense of the Buffalo Bills heavily in this game, although it's not going to be that bad because obviously it's still the Buffalo Bills. You still got these players back, but they're going to be on most likely snap counts, and they're going to be in and out of the game every once in a while, making sure that they're not going to get injured at one of these points. But obviously you can't really prevent an injury, so anything could happen. But when it comes down to it, I honestly think the defense is the one that's suffering more than the offense. Now, moving on to the offense of the Buffalo Bills, we've got quarterback Josh Allen, running back James Cook, fullback Reggie Gilliam, I think that's how you say it, wide receiver Khalil Shakir, Amari Cooper, and Keon Coleman. Tight end Dalton Kincaid, left tackle Deion Dawkins, left guard David Edwards, center Connor McGovern, Osiris Torrance at right guard, and Spencer Brown at right tackle. Now, when it comes down to this offensive line, it's pretty good, so I'm not going to really be much against it. Dalton Kincaid, pretty good. You got Dawson Knox as well. That's also pretty good at that tight end position. You got Amari Cooper, Keon Coleman, pretty good. Khalil, also a very good receiver to have. Honestly, Reggie's mostly going to be a fullback that blocks rather than really runs the ball or even catches it. But James Cook, that's going to be a very good run game for the Buffalo Bills, while Josh Allen rocks it in the air. Honestly, this is going to be a tough game for the Denver defense, and honestly, Josh Allen is an MVP candidate, and I expect him to do MVP-like things here against Denver. Now, moving on to the defense of the Buffalo Bills, we got defensive ends Greg Rousseau and AJ Epinesa. Defensive tackles Daquan Jones and Ed Oliver. Weak side linebacker Matt Milano. Inside linebacker Terrell Bernard and Joe Anderson. I don't know if that's how you say it, but he'll be the strong side linebacker. Cornerback will be Rasul Douglas and Christian Benford with Teron Johnson at nickelback. Then free safety Damar Hamlin and strong safety Taylor Rapp. Now, when it comes to this defense, honestly, very good front seven. Greg Rousseau, AJ Epinesa get to that quarterback all day long. Make sure for Ed Oliver and Daquan Jones, just bull rush those interior offensive linemen right into quarterback, into Bo Nix. You got Milano off of one side. You got Anderson on the other. I'm honestly thinking that they're going to blitz a lot for Milano in this game. Then you got Rasul Douglas, pretty good at corner along with Christian Benford, and a very good one in Teron Johnson. Damar Hamlin, pretty decent safety, and Taylor Rapp is pretty good. So that secondary of the Buffalo Bills is going to be pretty good in this game. Linebacking corps is going to be pretty good. Pass rush, everything. Honestly, it's going to be a tough game for the rookie Bo Nix. I don't really expect him to win a playoff game, but if he does, it's going to be a very good thing for his career. And honestly, it's probably not going to happen anyways, but still, it's fun to at least hope for things to happen, at least if you're a Denver Broncos fan. Now, moving on to the Denver injury report, we got tackle Frank Crum with an illness, who is out for the game, and running back Tyler Batty with a back injury, and he is questionable for this game. Then moving on to tight end Nate Atkins with an abdominal injury, and cornerback Damari Mathis with a back injury. Now, when it comes down to it, I honestly believe that definitely Tyler Batty will play, not as the starter, obviously, but still he'll be rotating in and out every once in a while. Obviously, they don't got Williams. I think he's on IR, if I'm not mistaken. But still, Denver's going to do pretty good in the run game. But other than that, that loss for the offensive lineman and Frank Crum, that's going to hurt at least, I think it was the left side of the field for the Denver Broncos. Not really that sure, but still, that offense is still going to be a little bit hindered due to the loss of the offensive lineman. Now, moving on to the offense of the Denver Broncos, we got quarterback Bo Nix, running back Jaleel McLaughlin, fullback Michael Burton, wide receivers Cortland Sutton, Devon Vele, and Marvin Mims Jr. Tight end Adam Troutman. Left tackle will be Garrett Bowles. Left guard will be Penn Powers. Center is Luke Wattenberg. Right guard Quinn Miners. And right tackle Mike McGlinchey. Now, when it comes down to this offensive line, like I said, it's going to be a pretty tough game. Specifically on the left side. Right side, pretty good. Center, also pretty good. So not really that worried on the right side, more on the left. Ben Powers is also pretty good, but that the left tackle position, honestly, the blind side is the most important part to be worried about when you're coming into an offensive line. And without Crum, that's probably going to be a little bit troublesome for Bo Nix. Otherwise, you got a pretty good receiving core. Marvin Mims, Vele, the rookie, Sutton, pretty good receivers. You got an all-right running back in McLaughlin and Batty. Honestly, I think that this offense will do a decent job, but will it be enough to beat the Buffalo Bills? Maybe not, but still, I think they'll give it their best shot. Now, moving on to the defense of the Denver Broncos, we got defensive ends Zach Allen and John Franklin Myers, nose tackle DJ Jones, weak side linebacker Nick Bonito, inside linebacker Justin Strent, and Cody Barton. Jonathan Cooper will be the strong side linebacker, cornerback Pat Surtain, and Riley Moss with Daquan McMillan as the nickelback. PJ Locke will be the free safety, and Brandon Jones, the strong safety. Now, this defense has been pretty good all year. Nick Bonito, honestly, is a very good linebacker. Cody Barton, Jonathan Cooper, Myers and Allen on the defensive line. Jones in the nose tackle position. Pat Surtain has been pretty good. McMillan as well. PJ Locke and Jones are okay. It's going to be a tough game due to the Buffalo Bill offense. But still, if they can at least shut down Josh Allen and James Cook, it's over. It's over for the Buffalo Bills, and Denver's got this in the bag. But the problem is, can they do this or can they not do this? Because in the end, it all really comes down to what the team can do, and there might not be a single option for them to actually do what they were supposed to do, and that is beat the Buffalo Bills offense. Now, in conclusion, I have this game going in favor of the Buffalo Bills 24-14. I think that the Denver Broncos will do a good job. They'll probably even have a lead at one point in the game, but not for that long, as I think that Buffalo will definitely just destroy the defense of the Denver Broncos, although you might see a few stops from Nick Bonito or even an interception from him, and maybe some stops from Surtain and Allen and Myers, but still, it's not good enough. The Broncos defense will fall, while the offense of the Broncos will not do as good as the offense of the Bills. Now, that was it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Tweet me any video ideas. Also, tell me down in the comments below, who do you think will win and who do you think will lose, the Broncos or the Bills? Tell me down in the comments below. Now, like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and hit the notification if you want more videos. And I'll see you guys next time.